We've brought you a lot in terms of where to live in Knoxville, but today is going to be extra special. Why? Because we're going to kind of expand that Knoxville base. While technically not in Knoxville, today's Our Home Spotlight is going to be a place that you will surely love to live. And hey, if you're thinking of moving to the area, it is technically only 30 miles outside of Knoxville. So where are we going to feature today? It's the hometown of the famous Dolly Parton. Today, we're going to be in Sevierville, Tennessee. Okay, so don't be ashamed if you're the person that doesn't understand the difference between Sevierville, Gatlinburg, and Pigeon Forge. You'd be astounded at how many people that have been born and bred in Knoxville and surrounding areas don't know the difference, but don't worry, we've got you covered. So Sevierville is in Sevier County. Sevier County does extend to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, etc., and it has a population of 98,000 people. The city of Sevierville, the town of Sevierville, is only 17,000 in population. So it really is a very small, tight-knit community. And it is located, again, 30 miles east of Knoxville. You are at the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and wait until you see everything that this little town has to offer. It definitely packs a big punch. We can't talk about Sevierville without bringing up a little trash talk. I mean it, literally. Did you know that they have one of the top 5 trash programs in the nation? So this is what happens. 98,000 people live in Sevier County, right? All of their trash is amassed into this massive facility, and we're talking state of the art. People have literally toured it from all over the world. This state of the art facility actually is put into action so that it can maintain the beautiful area surrounding. So get this. All of the waste is put into these large digesters. The digesters break down all of the organic compound, and now that organic compound is able to be used to create really high quality topsoil. The inorganic material is then sorted and recycled. It's a fantastic program, and it's one of the things that you're gonna love about living here, because hey, if you live in Sevierville, this program is available to you for free. They're just gonna take off your trash and make something beautiful with it. That is a win for sure. Okay, so here's the thing about Sevierville. There are a lot of amenities to living here, and even more in the area that just surrounds it, right? So when it comes to cost of living, let me tell you, this is not going to be the lowest cost of living. The price per square foot in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg is definitely going to be higher than it would be in a place like Knoxville. But you can still find homes that are going to be around $150 per square foot to $200 a square foot, which I think is in the affordable range, right? However, if you're talking about investment properties, cabins, lakefront properties, that sort of thing, obviously the price is going to increase exponentially. So a lot of people actually utilize this area for investment reasons, right? You could have this fantastic summer home that you enjoy, and the rest of the time you can actually rent that out and generate some income for yourselves. That is one of the main pulls to people wanting to purchase in this area, of course. Now you're saying, wait a minute, Abby, are people really going to rent my property all throughout the year? Well, I'm glad you asked. The average annual temperature in Sevierville is going to be around 58 degrees. So yes, in January it can get down to 26, but in July it's only going to get up to 89. So it really is a very temperate climate throughout the year. And honestly, tourism, all the attractions, everything else, people enjoy it 365 days a year. So in Sevierville and the surrounding areas, there is a lot to do. It's no wonder that it's one of the top vacation destinations in all of the nation. So here's what we're talking about. Outdoor activities, right? Anything from hiking, camping, mountain biking, climbing, etc. You've got any kind of water activity from whitewater rafting to water parks. Obviously like kayaking, canoeing, paddleboarding, etc. Then you have the excitement of up high, right? treetop canopies. Think about zip lining through those. There are countless zip lines. There's incredible suspended bridges. There are incredible resorts that feature massive water parks and recreational places. And of course, Dollywood, one of the best theme parks in the nation. Not only is it beautiful, but it's extraordinarily fun, and the food is out of this world. So all of this recreation is in your backyard when you're living in Sevierville. And of course, people love that in terms of an investment property or in terms of living here all throughout the year. You can enjoy all of those amenities every single day if you're a native here. So obviously, if you've got children and you're planning to move to Sevierville, you know that they're gonna have plenty to do, but you wanna know about the schools, of course. There are 20 plus schools that serve K through 12 in Sevier County. So there's tons of schools. There's even 4 specialty schools. And one of the things you're really gonna love is they are really big in their athletics programs. So if you want your kids to be active, that is going to give them the opportunity to do so. We haven't even talked about the greatest amenity of all, shopping. The shopping here is insane. So Tanger Outlets features 120 plus name brand stores, which offers all of the outlet shopping you could ever hope for. But beyond that, you do have your traditional box stores. And then my personal favorite, there are flea markets, antique stores, and all of those kind of interesting artsy shops everywhere. Not to mention specialty shops, right? So there are stores that specialize in Christmas, for instance. So if that's what you love 365 days a year, or how about knives, or how about cast iron cookware, right? I mean, there are specialty shops everywhere here. So there really is something for everybody. You will absolutely love to shop in the area. One of the things you're really gonna love about living in Sevierville is this super charming downtown area. So it has been experiencing a revitalization, both of businesses and even the aesthetics. So the city of Sevierville has actually widened the sidewalk, so you'll be able to enjoy it in terms of strolling. Oh, and did you know there's a municipal airport nearby? Yes, there is. If you hear airplanes, that's why. Gatlinburg Municipal Airport is here. But of course, you're also about a 30-minute drive away from McGee-Tyson Airport as well. So, in terms of history, Sevierville has it. It is steeped in rich history. And one of the ways that you'll see that commemorated is in the tracks that run down the center of the road in downtown Sevierville. So these tracks actually commemorate the railroad that used to run through here. Isn't that awesome? Now, of course, we can't talk about Sevierville history without talking about the one and only legendary Dolly Parton. She is from here, and her commemoration takes place in this beautiful statue downtown. So the Dolly Parton statue was sculpted by a local artist, his name's Jim Gray, and it was unveiled in 1987. It's 6.5 feet tall, and it's made of bronze. And of course, it depicts the gorgeous Dolly Parton, whose hometown is Sevierville. It draws thousands of visitors every year, and Dolly herself said that the statue holds a special place in her heart, not only because it was an honor that was bestowed by her community, but also because it made her daddy so proud. She is the sweetest woman, and it's no wonder everybody loves her so. Another piece of art downtown you're going to want to check out in Sevierville is called Wings of Wonder. It's the giant wings, and I'm sure you'll see them all over Instagram because let's face it, this is a whole moment. This was actually the first mural that was made for the downtown district, and it was done in May of 2020. So this is a huge painting. It's 16 feet high and 26 feet wide. So it depicts this large monarch butterfly, and it transforms into all these smaller butterflies. You can find it in the downtown Sevierville area, and of course it is so Instagrammable. You'll definitely want to check it out when you're here in Sevierville. So as you're walking around downtown Sevierville, you're really going to appreciate the incredible history, like the courthouse and all of the old buildings. It's beautiful. There's a lot of rich history steeped in this area. Of course, you'll stop by and see the artwork like the Dolly Parton statue, but you're probably going to work up an appetite, right? Well, where do the locals eat? Frank Allen's Grill is going to be that dive place that all the locals go to, and you're sure to enjoy it. But there's also Hickory Cabin Barbecue and Holston's, which is one of my personal favorites. You should definitely check out their orange sponge cake. It is divine. So there's a lot of really great local eateries here, but of course, if you love the big box stores and love the big chain restaurants, you're going to have that available as an option as well. So just to recap, you have that great sense of community, small town feel, fantastic schools, shops and restaurants galore, literally anything you could ever want for in your backyard to do. I mean, so many great reasons to live in Sevierville, right? And let's say you're thinking of relocating, or maybe you want an investment property. I've got you covered. While I'm not a licensed agent, I do know a whole team of incredible agents, and some of them even specialize in the Sevierville area. So definitely give us a call. Our home of eXp Realty, it's 865-500-HOME. One of our dedicated agents is sure to help you find your dream home or investment property. As always, if you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button, share and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any suggestions for future videos to come, let us know in the comments below. We would love to feature any areas that you're interested in. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. My name is Abby. As always, it's a pleasure, and we'll see you next time on Our Home Spotlight.